All right, I'm Chris in the Ferrari 488 here with David Summers, and we're doing 5 laps in this thing. Welcome again. Any questions about the driver's meeting, discovery laps, anything like that?
No.
Makes sense for the most part?
For the most part.
All right.
Hoping you'll remind me of some of those details on the
For
track.
sure, and you know what? I never shut up out there, so I'll just keep letting you know, each lap a little harder, a little harder. Just remember this car here, it is fast. You just have to brake really firm, starting at the 2 orange cones.
Really firm, like...
Yeah, ease into it, but brake firmly.
Okay.
Real firm. Get the weight of the car down. That's going to help it. You'll be able to brake even harder.
Okay.
With all the weight to transfer. And keep braking from the orange cones all the way down to the green cone. That's usually going to be at the end of the straightaways.
Okay.
The first green cone you get to there, that's going to be your turn-in point. So you want to get close to it. You'll start easing the wheel into the corner, and at the same time you're easing off the brake. So the more you turn the wheel, the less you're braking.
Okay.
If that makes any sense. And then as soon as you're off the brakes, you want to be on the throttle slightly, keeping the car balanced all the way through the turn. So you're not accelerating, but you're not decelerating. Just maintain your speed with the throttle pedal all the way through the turn.
Okay, so maintain the speed.
Brake, start to turn, ease off the brake, light throttle right away. So you never let this thing coast.
Okay.
And it feels very wrong to give it throttle when you feel like you're already going too fast with the turn, right? That's going to keep the car from skidding. If you lift off the throttle, it could slide with the wheel turn. So just keep the throttle balanced. You're trying to keep the car pitch level, and that's what's giving you more traction. So the throttle does that for you.
Okay, so we're just trying to bring the...
Get that nose back level.
Okay.
All that hard braking makes it dive. Now when you turn it in, you got to get weight back on the rear end again. So a little bit of throttle will help you do that.
Okay.
But too much throttle picks the front end up, stops turning, right? It'll push. If you lift off, it'll dive down a little bit and drag the rear end, and it starts to oversteer.
Okay.
So you want to find that sweet spot down there. It takes a couple laps to figure that out.
Yeah.
And then leaving the turn, you can start adding throttle as long as you start unwinding the wheel. It's all give or take. If you can give back some steering, you can add a little bit more throttle, so on and so on.
Okay.
Right? So it's all give or take. And then pass everybody else. Make sure these guys' flashing lights come on, and we'll pass them. I'll help you do it too. Just don't let go of the wheel.
Okay.
And then if you're getting past, I'll let you know I have the mirrors for you. Just lift off the throttle, and I'll hit the flasher lights, and those guys go right on by. And then once these guys get around you, I have no problem trying to catch up, pass them right back.
All right.
We can do that. You're in the Ferrari, so we'll try to get even.
Okay.
Main thing is just relax and have fun out there. That's what it's all about. You ready to go do it?
I'm very excited.
All right. No questions? Not yet anyway, huh?
Don't even know what to ask.
You'll be asking a lot when we come back in, that's for sure. So foot on the brake, and then 1 upshift in the first gear. That shows you gear 1 up here. I'll let you know when to shift too. I'll make it easy for you, especially the first lap or 2. So now just a little bit of throttle. We'll let this Lambo go by, and we'll follow him to the left. Just a little bit of gas pedal. It'll start letting the clutch out for you. Start cranking the wheel to the left. Go out there and have some fun. We'll stay behind him. He's going to pull out, and then check left here. Make sure this drift Corvette's not coming. Looks like he's all right. We'll pull up to the first blue cone and stop here. Just make sure nobody's coming. All right, you're good to go. Straight out. Go for it. Upshift here. We'll stay to the left. And upshift again. Straight up to that green cone. Go straight at it. You don't have to brake this time. We'll brake next time. Just ease the wheel down. Try to look down there at that Lamborghini, and as you unwind the wheel, you can add throttle. Go for it. Upshift here. Up again. There you go. Now brake hard as you can. Downshift once. Just past the green cone, you can start easing off the brakes, and you're back on the throttle slightly. Pretty good. Better to brake too much than not enough. Squeeze down the throttle. Fast as you want. Upshift here. Now brake. 1 downshift. Start easing off the brakes. Left hand downshift. Dude. Turn it again. A little bit of throttle. You can downshift it again if you want. Far right side. There you go. Brake here from the right side. You turn it left, and you're back on the throttle slightly. A little bit more throttle. Looking for that green cone on the left side of the track. And then you can brake a little bit. Not much. Downshift again. With the left hand. There you go. Turn the wheel a little tighter, and add a little bit of throttle. Good. Feels wrong to do that, doesn't it? Far right side. Right about the finish line, you can start your turn, add more throttle through here, and then brake a little bit to the green cone, ease back off the brake, back on the throttle right away. Good, now start adding throttle as you unwind the wheel, fast as you can go. Upshift here. Upshift again. Pretty quick, huh? Brake here, real firm, downshift once. Just past the green, ease the wheel in, ease off that brake, turn it a little tighter. Good, see it does it, just have to make it fast as you want, go for it. Upshift here. Keep going. Now brake. Downshift once, left hand. Good. Turn it in. What happened was you pulled both of them and it put it in neutral. Yeah, it's easy to confuse left or right. Or right side, brake a little, and now you can turn it. And one thing that'll help you with the shifting, remember the up shifter is on the throttle side.
Okay.
That helps. Looking for that green cone up there. Brake straight at it and downshift twice. Let's get you in the right gear. Good. Back on the throttle slightly. A little tighter in the turn. There you go. Start unwinding the wheel now and far right side. Brake here. Turn it in. Back on the throttle slightly. A little more throttle. And now brake straight to the green. Downshift once. Back on the throttle right away. Not too much, just a little bit. There you go. Now you can add that throttle and go for it. Upshift here. How do you like this thing? Pretty good?
Yeah, I'm
Upshift again. Keep going full throttle. Now brake hard. Downshift once. Just past the green. Get up next to it. No brakes now. Now you're on the throttle slightly. Run over that red paint down there. You can do that. Good. Now start unwinding the wheel and adding throttle at the same time. Does that feel better? Upshift here. Now brake. Real hard. Downshift once. Ease off that brake. Back on the throttle right away. Just a little bit. There you go. You're looking up here to the right side of the track. Brake a little bit. Turn it in. Slight throttle. I'm looking down there at turn 5. That way you know where to point the wheel. Squeeze down on that throttle. And now brake straight at the green. Downshift once. Ease the wheel to the right. Slight throttle. Things happen quick in this car, no? Unwind a little and hold it off to the right side. Go for it. Upshift here. Brake. Turn it now and add some throttle. A little more throttle. Now brake. Downshift once. Back on the throttle slightly. Good. Now start adding throttle as you unwind the wheel. Go for it. Let's see how fast this thing goes. Upshift here. Up again. Up one more time. Now brake hard as you can. Downshift. Down again. Ease off that brake. Back on the throttle right away. Right over that crack down there. A little bit more throttle. Start unwinding and start going. There we go. Now we're talking. Upshift here. Now brake hard. Downshift once. Downshift left hand. Good. Turn it in. Back on the throttle. A little bit more throttle. Far right side. Then brake a little and downshift again. Let's get you in the right gear. There you go. You can turn it. A little bit of throttle. Everybody does that. It's okay. A little bit more throttle. Keep it going. Brake a little bit. Downshift again. Keep braking though. Turn it in. Light throttle now. Just keep turning that wheel. It's a little wide, so if it feels wide, just keep that wheel in it. Okay. All right. Turn it in and add more throttle. A little bit more. A little bit more. And now you can brake and downshift once. Back on the throttle slightly. See those guys down there on the straight? Let's go get those guys. Fast as you can. Go for it. Upshift here. Up again. Up one more time. Now brake. Real firm. Downshift. Down again. Ease off that brake. Back on the throttle slightly. Turn it in. Keep your eyes on these guys up here. A little bit more throttle. Unwind the wheel and start going. Go for it. Aim at the orange car. Upshift here. Now brake. Real firm and downshift. Turn it in. Turn the wheel. I'll help you pass. A little bit more throttle. A little bit more. And now brake. Ease the wheel down. A little bit of throttle. Good. Once his flashers come on, we'll pass him too. Just aim straight for him. Brake and downshift. I'm going to give you one more lap. That was lap 5, but we'll do another.
Thank you.
A little bit more throttle. Let's see here. Go for it. You got him. There we go. Just keep going. Brake. Turn it in. Just a little bit of throttle. A little bit. Now brake again. Aim straight at him. Downshift again. Back on the throttle. Turn it down. I'll help you with him. A little more throttle. A little bit more. Upshift here. Look at that. You got all those guys. Upshift again. Up one more time. Ease into the brakes. Real firm. Downshift once. Downshift again. Ease off that brake and you're back on the throttle. Keep it tight. A little bit more throttle. Start going. Aim at the white card. Go for it. Upshift here. Aim straight at him. Brake straight at him. Let's do the Audi. And that'll help you with it there. Now you can turn it. Just a little bit of throttle. This is not going to work. Not too much throttle. There we go. We'll get this guy first. And then we'll get this guy. But he can't see us yet. There he is. Round the outside. A little bit more throttle. Aim at the green cone. And now brake. We'll back it down quite a bit. Stay close to the blue line. And we'll exit up here at the top. Straight out through here. What do you think?
Brilliant.
You passed pretty much everybody out there. That's pretty cool.
That is so fun.
That was awesome. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Straight ahead this way. We'll go all the way around to the front. Any questions on that?
No, you're a great instructor.
I try. There's a lot going on in this car.
Yeah.
The shifting is easy to confuse, huh? It's
It is. I've never
You
paddle
see a
shifted.
braking zone, and your mind thought is to get ready for the downshift, but there's still one more upshift before you get there. That's what happened to you. That's all.
Okay.
We'll go all the way down to the end. Pit number 1.
What a beautiful machine.
Yeah, it's a cool car. We'll park right next to that red one.
Listen to
stuff.
that sound.
Yeah, it sounds cool, huh? It's a straight exhaust from the turbos back.
Oh yeah.
That's why it's a little louder than stock. So both paddle shifts is neutral. You can let go of the brake. It's going to roll a little bit, hit that little reflector up there. At least it should anyway. And now you can just turn the wheel all the way to the right. Just turn a full right turn. It'll be all right. All right. That's all there is to it. Just let it run.
Just
It'll be
stop it?
okay. If you go back out again, keep this video card with you. Let's
Okay.
get more and more. It's very addicting to go back out and keep driving, you know. Real fun thing to do right there is that Corvette.
Yeah.
We'll take you around the track sideways.
Oh, yeah.
Check that out.
Do
That's
that.
pretty cool. And then when you're done, just take this video card to Video Dust. They'll let you look at it before you take it home.